Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Bay and this is Budget with Bay. So hello everyone, hello, happy Thursday y'all, happy birthday. I had to come back this week with another cash stuffing because last cash stuffing, y'all, this money just been sitting here. As y'all can see, it is a new day. I got a robe on, it's the morning time. I'm drinking some juice. I was really thirsty because now that's gone, but nonetheless I had to take a moment. Y'all, I had to take a moment. I needed to take a moment because last cash stuffing, I was so overwhelmed, overjoyed. I just didn't know how to quite feel. And now I had time to process my feelings. And now I'm back with y'all. So we're gonna get into a cash count, whatever it is we have left, because I surely don't know. Can't even tell you how much I cashed up last video. We was just winging it. All I know is I needed gas. And Sunshine needed his snackies for his lunch. Okay, so let's go ahead and count. We have 100, 200, 50. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 10, 20, 30, 40. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Wow, I pulled 100 out on the monies. And then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Oh, look at me. Almost got there again. So that was basically 195 and 5s. And then for our ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Plus 17, and today we are cash stuffing $706, you guys. Y'all, okay. Now that I am in a more calmer, state of mind, a little calmer mindset, I am able to talk to you guys. But for what it's worth, I am missing a binder and I do not know where it is, you guys. And I'm sort of panicked because it's like, nobody's been in my house. Where is this binder? I am missing my other big baby. Where is she? Where is she? That is giving me panic. Never mind. I found her. Here she is. I found her. I found her. She was at the bottom of the basket. I don't know how she got there, but nevertheless, she is here. I will catch up her later on. But I was looking for her and then it just dawned on me. So today we're going to be cash stuffing some of our sinking funds because our sinking funds need a little bit of love too. So this is my big baby, the biggest, the baddest of the bunch of them all. Okay, this one usually holds all of the monies and we're going to go ahead and get into some things. But yes, y'all, so you guys, let me just tell you how what's meant for you will be for you. And sometimes you have to take little itty bitty steps to get to where you're going. Sometimes you have to go through things to get to where you're going. For Home Sweet Home, I want to put $100 in here. You know what? And I don't think that I updated these. So I'm definitely just going to have to take some time out while I'm editing and get my update on. And then once I do that, then I'll come back and update my tracker sheets for you. But I like to update my tracker sheets just by myself, just give myself some time to just like reflect on what was spent, what was saved, what did I do last year versus how many times I've stuffed like this year. Just seeing the difference in like where I was and where I am now. Disneyland is rapidly approaching. Disneyland is rapidly approaching, you guys. Disneyland is going to get $100 as well. And Disneyland is, actually the Disney cruise is the first week of September. Taking Sunshine on a Disney cruise as an early birthday trip. So, Becoming Her will be getting $40. Okay. So, I just have like, you guys, it's just so crazy. I remember talking to my mom, and I was telling my mom I wanted to work at the post office. And my mom was like, why do you want to work at the post office? Why do you want to work there? Working at the post office is beneath you, mind you. I don't feel like any job can ever be beneath somebody. If a job is helping you provide for your family or have stable income, I never feel like a job is beneath anybody, okay? That's first and foremost. Because second off, I know a lot of people with degrees that cannot get a job in their degree field. Like sometimes it is very much so hard to get a job after you graduate college. If you don't have those type of connections, if you didn't join no sorority, fraternity, like if you didn't have like one of those big brother, big sister clubs and stuff like that, or your parents know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, then sometimes it's literally very, very hard. There are people with degrees that work at places like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, I would just say Dollar General, Dollar Tree. Nothing wrong with those jobs because minimum wage has came a long way since when I was a kid. Because starting off, when I got my first job, making $7 an hour, $7 to $8 an hour, like you were literally winning. Like you were that friend. You had big bank. You were the big spender, okay? Emergency fund will be getting $50. Like you just had it all, you know. It was like Pokemon, you know, gotta catch them all. And I used to work 3 jobs and all that stuff at one time, but nevertheless, she was telling me like the post office is beneath me, and I was like, you know, I want to work there because I enjoyed working there before the military. It like I just wanted to be social again. You guys know, being isolated in Texas, going through the DV stuff, going through a divorce, going through everything with Sunshine, and just mentally, I just wanted to be more social. I wanted to be more social, and then I wanted to get my body moving again, and work, like doing physical labor is a good way to like keep yourself moving. Stationery is going to get, stationery is going to get $20, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to do 2 5s because I'm going to be saving up for the Budget Mom's new budget book when it comes out. So she's supposed to have pre-orders. I think she said September. Hopefully she shows us what it looks like before then so we can see. And then you guys know my mini envelopes are basically the envelopes that are in the mini daisy. And if you guys don't know, I'll show you guys. So in the mini envelopes, I have a unexpected bills tab. You guys see it? I have an unexpected bills, then I have a grocery emergency fund. This is what's in my grocery emergency fund, and I don't have anything saved right now for unexpected bills. Why? Because some unexpected bills came up, and that's just some stuff that I had to pay for. But when I do finish the saving challenges from my mini daisy, which is this one, the grocery emergency fund, and then the unexpected bills saving challenge, that goes into here. So I just roll that over and put it in there, and then I just start the challenge all over again. So we don't actually stuff anything in there. So that's what we have right now for our big baby. Our biggest, the baddest, the illest, the realest, period. Okay. And then we are going to cash stuff my sinkings fund binder because she needs some money. But my thing is, when I moved out here to Tennessee, you guys, I could not, I don't want the glare to be in your way, but I could not basically keep the same therapist that I had. I couldn't keep the same therapist that I had because she was in Texas, and then I was just like, it was just gonna be so hard to find one out here. Like find one out here. It was just going to be so hard. So I basically took a lot of time on doing that, and that, I'm not gonna say dwindled my progress, but I just thought I was doing okay. It's one of them things that like, you feel like, okay, good, I can manage it, I'm doing okay, even though I was going to therapy for 2 years. But it's like, I'm good, I can manage it. Then work got so hard that it drove me to find a therapist. It drove me to go to the VA. It drove me to get my help instantaneously, like I needed that. And along comes someone that hears my cries, meets me for the second time. I do a rundown list of the things that I'm capable of, the things I can do, the things that I've accomplished in my life, like showing her screenshots of Instagrams, of videos, of TikTok, businesses, trademarks, like, and she's on the same boat. Why are you working there? Like, you know, like meeting somebody that puts you on. And I must say, sometimes you have to go through some stuff just to get to where God wants you to be. Remember that there is a lesson in everything. There is a lesson in everything. Skincare today will be getting $5. And comfort eating will also be getting, well, we're going to give comfort eating $10. Okay. But there's a lesson in every single thing. And so me just like fed up with a job that does not care about, when it comes to my child, I'm really big on that. I'm really big on that. My thing is, I don't have pets. I do know how people feel about their pets. Pets are just as important. I understand that. Not bashing anyone with pets or anything. I know I have tons of friends who their pets are like their kids. But my thing is, you let someone go home to check on their pet. But I could not go check on my child in the middle of a tornado warning. Okay. Then you let me know that the post office does not revolve around you. You need to revolve your life around the post office. That's what I was told, word for word, bar for bar. Okay. Like, I feel like in anyone's life, you only got so many times to show someone who you really are before it starts to become your fault that you're ultimately dealing with whatever it is that you're dealing with. Nails, still have $100 in my everyday wallet for beauty, and so we're just gonna give nails $10. And you guys, lashes will be getting $5. And laser hair treatment. This is a very side note, you guys. I found out that the VA will pay for laser hair treatment for my full face, because you guys know I suffer from PCOS. So I actually just had my first laser hair treatment done through insurance, and I will be having it every month. I'm so excited. So now I'm just basically saving for maybe a couple more sessions of bikini lasering, you know, Brazilian bikini lasering down there, you know, and then I'll be done, because y'all, she don't grow back at all. And I've only had probably like 6 or 7 sessions, and she don't grow back nada. So she's gonna go ahead and get 20. But yes, okay, we're just gonna skip through that. But yeah, that's what was told to me and all that stuff like that. And my thing is like, yeah, if not even someone, something, anyone, whatever, if someone shows you who they are, and you might give somebody a second chance, a third chance, but they continuously keep showing up as that individual, it's sometimes okay for you to remove yourself from this situation. It's okay for you to remove yourself from things that no longer serve you purpose. I'm very much a firm believer in that. I think I got what I wanted out of the post office, even though this was different. Even though other people there was like, I've worked at the plant before. The plant is so much fun. That's where I worked at in California. Like, the plant was so much fun. And my thing was like, oh my God, I never worked at an actual post office, like at an actual station. So that'd be cool, down the street from my house, close to sun, pick up. It just became cool. I was getting my steps in, becoming more active, becoming more social. All the things that I said I wanted when I started working this job, I actually got. So because I got those things, and now I'm more social, y'all. I'm pushing out more content on budgeting, more content on vlogging. I'm getting more familiar and just evolving. God seen that my elevation was higher than that job. At that time, he knew I needed it, so he gave it to me. But now that I could see my growth and my worth, he showed me, okay, I gave you what you asked for, okay? But now this is what I really want you to do. Sometimes God will give us the things that we pray for and we ask for. Hair will be getting $30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. God will sometimes give us the things that we ask for just to satisfy us. No one is saying that all those things are going to be good and all those things are going to be bad, but sometimes he does just gives us things to satisfy us. Clothes will be getting $5. Actually, clothes will be getting $20 because I was told that my work uniform will be scrubs, and I'm so excited about that. So I'm gonna put $20 in here, and I'm just gonna update all of these when I get off work tonight. Shoes, I really don't need any more shoes, so shoes will just get $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 for some shoes. But sometimes people give us stuff to satisfy, like, you know, I'll give a prime example. When you really want to be in a relationship with somebody that you don't got no business being in a relationship with, and God keep trying to show you who that person is, he gonna show you. He gonna give it to you. Then you gonna look like you was put through the ringer, okay? Sometimes it's okay when he ignores your request. He's doing it for a reason. Luxury goods will be getting $10. But nonetheless, fitness will be getting a 20, because guess what? I'm gonna have time for a gym membership now. I'm just so excited. So let's get on to interview day. If you guys don't remember, I'll insert it on this side of the screen. I woke up in the morning and I wrote a prayer to God. I wrote a letter to him. I was in excruciating pain. I had nerve damage from like military stuff, but it was just aching and throbbing. My one day off this week, I got to spend it with my child. My child is in the bed, sleep next to me, and I can't even enjoy my time with him because my nerves are hurting so bad that it's like I need to go to the ER. I really need to go to the ER. But if we know about going to the ER, you know about how long that going to the ER could ultimately take. So, and I didn't want to not have any time with my baby. How many 20s do I have left? I'm gonna put $20 in here because you guys know I need to get that waterproof camera for that might come out of the Disneyland fund, but you guys know I need to get that waterproof camera for the Disney cruise. So in budget with Bay, I definitely plan on doing a giveaway. So, and shipping prices have went up at the post office, and I think a padded envelope is like $10. So 5, 10, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that'll allow me to ship out have 4 different winners if I do choose to do so. I already have 10 in here, so that makes 5. Because I prefer shipping. Like, I know I can package it up and ship ground and all that stuff. I just prefer shipping priority. I don't know. I trust me when I say somebody who works and worked at the post office, I prefer shipping priority. Okay. Future education is just gonna give $5. That's why I just don't want to cooperate. Okay, and then emergency fund is going to get $5. Nothing for debt payoff, and that is all that we have for my binder. But yeah, I was just in excruciating pain, and I'm just feeling like, oh my God, my one day a week, and already the pain and reminder of work is like setting in, and I can't really enjoy it. Like enjoy my time with my baby, giggling and laughing because I'm over here with the massage gun trying not to wake him up, but drilling it in like my neck and on my shoulder area and stuff like that. We're gonna cash stuff Sunshine's sinking fund binder. Actually, I'm gonna cash stuff his sinking fund binder actually twice this month, but Sunshine is just gonna be getting all 5s in his. So Fresh Cut is getting 5. Clothes is also getting 5. But I was just praying to him, like, if it's in your will, let it all work out. 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 Let it all work. I gotta stop. I'm gonna start crying. Woo! Let it all work out. 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 Didn't think I was gonna start crying, y'all. Didn't think. Really didn't. Okay. But just pray to him and ask him to give me what it is that I deserve, that he knows I deserve, what he wants for me, you guys. And I went in that interview. First of all, the scenery. First of all, just getting there. Beautiful, peaceful. It was raining. It was just like the scenery and everything for me was just everything I know that brings me peace. It makes my spirit calm. And just the drive there, I'm literally just looking through the trees and going down the road, and I just know he's there with me. Like, I'm not going into, like, I know. And when I went in there and I was talking to the HR at first and stuff like that, they were letting me know, like, you know, like, this could be a lengthy process, and education is going to get a 20. This could be a lengthy process. Sometimes it may take them a while for them to call you back and do the job offer and this, that, and a third. So in my mind, I'm just like, you know, I'm still telling myself, you're gonna get hired on the spot. You are not like everybody else. You are not like everybody else. You are not. When you start talking, people start listening. When you start telling your story, people start listening. You are not like everyone else, okay? And even though he said what he said, even though he said, you know, probably gonna have to wait on the call back and stuff like that, it's cool. So I initially had my interview. I had my interview with somebody I wasn't even supposed to have my interview with. This is how I know it was ordained for me. Spending is gonna get $20 because I remember us saying that it's probably best to change Sunshine's spending envelope to like his personal grocery fund envelope, okay? But this is how I know it was ordained for me, because I was having an interview with somebody I wasn't even supposed to have an interview with. Savings, his savings is gonna get $5, and I just like to put this in order. I like to keep his 2s in front and his 5K placeholder in the back for good luck on all sides of his money. And then emergency fund will be getting $5. And that's all we have right now for Sunshine. But, you know, I was just like, okay, you know, in my whole, you know, my whole time thinking, I'm like, I'm going to have an interview with this woman, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Having an interview with the woman, you know, just sometimes you got to fill it out. Sometimes you got to know, let's say, sometimes you have to like know what to wear, what type of fragrances to wear. It's just certain things with women versus certain things with men. With men, I like to be just like, I don't know, maybe it's a what is it? It's a it's not an insecurity, it's a trauma response. I'm gonna be fully covered up. I don't care if it's 95 degrees outside. I'm gonna have on a long sleeve blouse. I'm gonna have on a cardigan. Like it does not matter. It's just like a trauma thing when it comes with men. And last but not least, we are going to cash stuff our last sinking funds binder. And this one needs some serious TLC because this is completely empty. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to cash stuff these categories and still talk to you guys and tell you the story. But initially, having the interview with this man, then the man comes in, y'all, it's a black man. I don't know. I can say maybe not all black people are rooting for black people, but when I see a black person, I feel kind of just a little more comfortable. I feel a little more comfortable at someone someone willing to hear me and someone willing to understand what it is when I talk, or what it is when I talk about my background and where I came from. It's just a little more, it just feels like home. And it felt like home just off the way he spoke. When I shook his hand, he was like, oh my God, you have such a firm grip, knowing that he's prior military and all kind of stuff. Y'all, come to find out, I didn't even know I had an interview with the director. I was having an interview with the director of the facility. Yep, I was having an interview with the director. And so with me having an interview with him, I was nervous because I found that out mid-interview. He was like, yeah, I'm the director. I was like, oh, okay. And so we're just talking, and he said like the way he likes to conduct his interviews, he likes to talk to you and he can just answer the questions on his own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $10 for candles. And he can answer the questions on his own. 1, 2, 5, 10, 20 for furniture decor. Start saving up for these repairs when I move out. Don't need any carpet cleaning because I have my own carpenter, but I do need to buy that carpet cleaning solution. So there we go. And I'm just like, okay, so I'm good on that, because when I start talking and I start talking from my soul, and in certain things that I say, I always will ask somebody, like I always ask a person, are they religious? Because I don't want to overstep anyone's boundaries when they say they are. I just let them know how good God has been to me, how I got to where I am today, and just everything. And when we were just talking, for someone to say, hold up a minute, your resume looks like this, your degree is this, you're also getting a certificate in this. I'm getting a certificate. I have one more class and I'll have my clinical mental health care certificate, which focuses on case management and treatment plans and stuff like that. He was like, so why are you applying for this position and not applying to be a case manager? And I was like, well, case manager wasn't up there. That's one. Two, I was always taught to just get your foot in the door, and then you'll be able to move around and stuff. Mid-interview, this man gets on the phone and calls the CEO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets on the phone and calls the CEO and asks him, are we still hiring for case managers? And they said that they're going to talk about that. He said yes, and we're going to discuss that on our business conference retreat thingy, whatever it is that they're going on. And so he's like, okay, because I got someone here that I definitely want to recommend for that position. And I'm just sitting here like, wow. When I wrote in my notes how I want to get what I deserve, and to see somebody, to meet somebody, and just by me talking, you know that you can see my worth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see my worth. That did something for me. Somebody that's seen that I could have so much better for myself. And there was nothing wrong with the position that I applied for. I'm gonna be working it. I got hired. He's like, yeah, we're moving forward. I'm gonna hire you today. And I'm just like, I was just just gushing, cheekbones, just face full of cheekbones and just smiles. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for holidays. And so me just hearing that, like, just being reaffirmed that God hears me. He hasn't forgotten about me. He hears me. So I only have $6 left. What is gonna be important? My birthday is gonna be important, okay? Because your girl will be taking her baby on a cruise, and I'll kind of make that a birthday trip for myself as well. Yep. But just talking to him, and then he was like, you have any questions and everything. And we were interviewing in someone's office, because where his office was, it was raining. It was raining, so the way to get to his office, we would have had to walk through the facility and then outside and stuff like that. And he didn't want to do that because it was raining. And so we used someone else's office. But I asked him about the pay, and he was like, okay, go ahead, talk to me. That's why we're having this conversation. And then he was like, you know what? Just tell me what you're making now. And so I told him what I'm making now. He said, why do you want to leave if you're making this? I said, because my spirit can't be led by money. He was like, come on, girl. I said, my spirit can't be led by money. It can't. My spirit cannot be led by money. It just cannot. And you can tell the difference between someone whose spirit is led by money and who isn't. People whose spirit is led by money is the people that are going to come to work, sign up for the overtime, and then still complain, or coming to work bitter and angry, or deciding to fussing with people and this, that, and the third. Because I'm that type of person, if a place ever makes me that miserable, leave the place, leave it. But I also can say some people have not seen what God could do for them if they just give it to him. Just give it to him. Just let it out of your control and just give it to him. But I've seen what he can do. So I know that if I step back from something for the sake of myself, the sake of my mental health, that it will get replenished tenfold. It will. It will. Sometimes I know people have to work jobs because they have to, but those people that have to work jobs because they have to, you do not hear them bitter and complaining and miserable day in and day out. When you have a goal and you set forth a goal, you know what the end game is. You know what it is. You know what the plan is. You know how long you mapped out, how long you have to be here. You know exactly what it is. And so, sorry, y'all. I know I'm done cash stuffing, but I just literally have to tell y'all. But when I was telling him about my spirit not being led by money, he was like, girl, you gonna make me cry. And I'm talking to him. I said, shoot, I'm about to make myself cry. Like, I'm about to make myself cry because I can't. And I said, when I heard about the hours of this job, I heard about 3 12-hour shifts, which gives me 4 days a week with my baby. Sunshine can be home with his mommy for 4 days. We went from working 6 days a week to 12-hour shifts to being able to be with his mommy for 4 days overnight. 4 days. I'm talking about 4 days overnight. Still see my child every day, but 4 days overnight. I also have time to do stuff for myself. Get a gym membership. Now that I'm kind of getting more social, do a little bit more vlogging, do a little bit more exploring, and guess what? Not losing out on money. This is kind of my first time leveraging my resume instead of just going with someone offered me, but better yet, me talking and telling people my worth and stuff like that. So they gave me an amount. I countered it. They came back with another amount. And the amount that they came back still wasn't what I'm making now. But when you think about the nighttime differential, because I'm going to be on a night shift, when you think about the nighttime differential being $5, an additional $5, right? Then you think on the weekend, the differential is $7, right? And if I just decided to pick up one extra shift, just any of those 3 things individually gets me higher than where I am right now. So there is no complaints. There is no complaints. I'm highly grateful. They hired me that day on the spot, had me in there filling out do my reference, my background, fingerprint, drug test that day. They want me to start as soon as August 12th, y'all. And I went into work yesterday. Now I'm working 11 to 7. And I went into work yesterday and I'm just hearing how I'm being talked to. Do this, do that, do this. We don't have time to talk about this. We can talk about that later. And all kind of stuff. And I'm just listening. And in my mind, I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. Better is coming. Better is coming. I really could resign. I really could. But better is coming, you know? Better is coming. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful and I'm so blessed. I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I'm blessed. I'm like, grateful, I'm thankful, I'm blessed. I sent out my references and the emails went to my references and they came back like immediately. Like they want me to start August 12th. Also, I told generous paid time off 401k, dental vision, a limited amount of overtime if wanted, payback student loans, all of that stuff, y'all. It's just absolute, oh, God is so good, God is so good, God is so good. And if you guys have been here rocking with me, y'all know that I'm living proof of it. Y'all know that I am living proof of it. Because if it can happen to me, it can happen to y'all. Put your faith in him. Write him a letter. Write him a letter, you guys. Write him a letter and don't look at that letter anymore. And when stuff start happening, literally my friend texts me that I told her I got the job, but at the end of the day, she was like, I just remembered I wrote something about you in my prayer journal and I'm watching it come to fruition. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. But yes, you guys, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope this message resonated with y'all. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My personal TikTok reached 7K. Love y'all down back. The goal is 10K by the end of the year. And also the goal is 10K subscribers on my personal YouTube channel. But in the meantime and in between time, let it all work out. Let it all work out. Let it all work out.